On this episode of Serendipity Bus Life, I'm risking my life to fix my bus. You all know where I'm going.
Yeah, again, dibs on the shoulder.
They're already auctioning off my stuff. All right, I am here in the desert, and I tried to leave yesterday, but I realized that I could not because my motorcycle rack was literally like falling off. So I rode around, I found this guy. There he comes. So this guy has a welder, and he's hilarious and awesome. But here's what I'm dealing with. Broken weld. And yeah, not falling off yet, but it needs help. Hey, you found it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go get some gasoline so we can power the generator on the truck to run the welder so we can fix this. So here we are in the middle of a dry lake bed north of Joshua Tree National Park, and I just meet a stranger who says he has a welder, and we can use that welder to fix the hitch on my bus so I can be back on the road. Little did I know that we also had to go get the gasoline, and that entailed riding through the desert on endless sandy washes until we finally could fill up both my bike, the gas can, and his bike. Okay, that was a nice bumpy, dusty, sandy ride, but I'm at the gas station, so I'm going to fill up my tanks and then try to meet up with my friend again. I don't know where he went. He's just disappeared into the desert, so he's kind of a crazy SOB. We got the gas, no big deal, and then we took off back into the desert, and I was following him, and we come around a corner, and all of a sudden, I'm on the brakes, but it's not enough. Well, I was watching and I hit this bump, and I just got like so much air, and I lifted it, but I'm all right. Bike's all right. I'll pick it up. Looks like I flew. Oh yeah. I don't know what I did. You gotta be able to laugh it off. Gotta be able to walk it off. That one definitely, it's a little sore. All right, I made it back with the gas. And I've loaded up into the bus now. I actually took off the motorcycle and the rack and everything. It's just sitting over there with my friends. And I'm gonna go over to this friend's camp and hopefully get this welded. He's a really funny guy. He's just like, obviously been living in the desert for a long time and wants some friends, wants somebody to hang out with. It was fun to go riding with somebody, but everybody goes a lot faster than I like to. But not a big deal. Here goes nothing. Right, kitten? Here we go. All right, we are working. Ash is supervising. His dogs. We're running the generator to power the welder to fix the bus. All right, here goes nothing. So at this point, it becomes clear that even though he has a welder, he doesn't know how to weld. And I'm just like watching the sunset, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll do some. And he's like, okay, cool, thank you. So he just clearly wanted me to be able to do it. And so I hopped in there and did some welding. Okay, check it out. This is what my buddy did. Thank you, sir. That's looking like it's actually pretty solid. Here's what I did. So got that all seam filled, and I got some weld material in there and then added some on the front, but honestly I think that's going to be good enough, and I'm going to add a bracket underneath that can help hold it. So sun is set, beautiful day, but I think it's time to call this project good for now. Okay, that was so funny. I'm now driving back to camp. Got it welded up. I don't know, that was just so funny. So the guy is just so friendly and kind, but I can tell that he said he's been living out here for like 3 years. And before that, just like LA and like, yeah, it's just kind of funny, you know, character for sure. But he wanted to talk and tell stories, and we got it all welded up, which is cool. But it's just interesting to you know, you put yourself out there and like trust in the universe, trust in the journey, and amazing things can happen. Hey kitty, I need to get into bed. Can you move? Can I get into bed too? Well, it's the next day, and all the welds broke basically instantly. So 10 miles later, and I'm now at a junkyard trying to look around, find something that'll work. All right, I'm here in the vault of lost time in vehicles. If you've never walked around in a junkyard before, just do it sometime, because you'll start to reconsider the ways we live in this world. But I shall digress. I'm here looking for what I need, which is a trailer hitch. I looked all around the yard, and there's a bunch of old cool cars. Like, I love old cars, but I eventually found the old trucks. There were a couple of trailer hitches that were in just as rough a condition as what I had, and eventually I found one, took some measurements, but did not fit on my old bus, which is essentially a completely custom application. Well, I found the old buses. Look how cool this one is. It's got like these upper windows, and then the windows slide up. There's another one, but it's like in the ground. There's some heavy duty trucks in the very back, and so maybe I can try to squeeze back there. I'm over in the main lot now, which is all the newer cars. Well, I don't think I'll be able to find anything here after all. Okay, I drove down the road and I just pulled off here in a little area. It's just sandy, kind of wash next to the highway. And time to try to put this thing together. I've been back here tearing it all down and hammering on this piece of steel. So I'm trying to get this to fit, and so I've got it braced in there, and I'm hammering it to try to get it to be the right shape. Okay, I've got it pretty well shaped. It's gonna be as good as it gets out here in the desert. I'm gonna drill another hole on this side, get some bolts through it, drill a hole through the bumper. Look who came for a visit. It's Tripod. He came over here to try to eat ash. Okay, time to try it out. I will add some more bolts, but as far as I can tell, that's pretty stout. So I might hit it with a hammer a couple times just to kind of even it out, but good enough for now. I am right outside of Joshua Tree National Park still, so I'm just gonna take the afternoon, go on a motorcycle ride, hike a little bit, and just relax after trying to just wrench and drill and do all this stuff. Here goes. Okay, I'm riding through the park, and it is lovely. Wind is still blowing, but lots of really cool terrain to look at. Just, you know, like epic views. So many rocks. Woo! All right. Just rode down all the way from there on that little line, in and around a big loop. This is the geology tour here at Joshua Tree. And it is cool. It changes quite a bit. There's a lot of volcanic activity and it's a little dry lake bed. Now we're kind of coming up in the mountains again. I guess there's a road that goes up to that piece over there. Keep on riding in a loop around the park. But I'm gonna have some water, have a snack. Pretty awesome. It's on there. It's actually holding up a lot tighter than it was. It's still kind of saggy, but it's on that bracket now, so I don't have to worry about it just falling off. I'm gonna go into town, get some gas, get some water, and then maybe think about heading down the road, like Havasu, Lake Havasu area or something like that, but just kind of going with the flow. Hi. Hi, kitty kitty. How you doing? How are you? Good girl. On the next Serendipity Bus Life,